you hungry?
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we'll get to that before me.
I did just yell at a kid at the airport.
Buns for days.
I would have had diarrhea for days.
Alright guys, so a few months ago we signed up for a vacation. It's a 3-day getaway from a company called Pack Up and Go. What that means is you kind of pick a time frame you want to go, so we're leaving Saturday morning and then we get back on Monday night, and you fill out a survey, kind of tell them what you're into, what you're looking for. Our big thing for us is warmer weather, and then they plan the whole thing for you. They don't tell you where you're going, and you just show up at the airport and hope for the best. So on Monday, we received an email basically stating what the weather's going to be like, and it's not looking good, so hopefully it warms up. Obviously, they can't control that, though. And then we received this in the mail, which we haven't, well, we opened the actual envelope, and this here has our plane tickets and all that in it, which we have to not open until Saturday morning when we get to the airport. So I'm going to hide this from my wife so she doesn't open it, because she will. And we're going to get up early Saturday morning, pack our bags, head to the airport, and see what happens. So we just dropped the dog off, so we are dog free and kid free. She's pretty sad about it. I think she's sadder about the dog than the kids. So now vacation really starts. San Francisco. All right. Nice. This is a freaking sweet car. What?
The whole top is like you said that.
Like stuff's beeping all over the place. Okay, I gotta figure out how to move the seat though, because whoever's in this last makes me feel like a giant. Seriously,
Asian woman.
I can't, like, it doesn't move.
Oh my gosh, it like just sucked me in, the seatbelt.
Seriously?
Like what in the crap is all this?
I don't know. So I still don't know how to put it in drive. Like, I'm sure this is great when you know what the hell you're doing. Car, take me to Omni Hotel. Call, respond.
Which one are you doing?
I don't know, what are they? Which one's carrot cake?
Chicken and
waffle?
Chicken and
Which
waffle.
one are you on? Okay. Alright, so we were down at Pier 39, we got a bunch of Taffies, because they're delicious. And we kept two separate. One that I'm going to try carrot cake, and
Which
the other
probably
one,
sounds good to most people.
who the hell does that sound good to?
Molly,
Who
my
wants,
mom.
Who wants carrot cake? Ugh. And then the other one, which would sound good in real life, is chicken and waffle taffy.
You're making
does
me do
not
that one?
Sound good as a taffy. Which one do you want? You want the chicken and waffle? I'll let you
Close
choose.
your eyes and
All right.
mix them up.
All right. What'd you get?
I don't know.
I
Oh!
think carrot cake. You go first. You go first.
Okay. Ew, it's all mushy.
Yeah, it's kind of warm.
Oh no.
Oh, you're gonna have to you're just gonna have to go to town.
Smell it.
Oh my gosh, it smells like maple syrup and waffles.
That is nasty. Eat it.
Oh, here no, I don't want it.
Try it.
It's like already. It's just your like spit left on here.
It's so gross, Chris. It tastes like chicken.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's not good.
It tastes
All
like
right.
chicken.
Here we go. Carrot cake.
I'm gonna need a bugle to wash that down.
Just for the record, I don't like carrots, and I don't think vegetables belong in cake. Shame on whoever invented that. Here we go. I mean, it doesn't taste like carrot. Nope, there it is.
Carrot cake doesn't taste like carrots.
I mean, it's not as bad as carrot cake, but it's not good. Oh, why does Taffy have to be so chewy right now? It's like you want to just swallow it, but you can't.
What the heck is she wearing?
Princess Leia just got here. Just got done eating at Olita's Cantina and Grill. And apparently Princess Leia,
The Mexican.
the Mexican gypsy woman. Princess Leia, the Mexican gypsy woman, just got here.
Alright guys, here we are back at the airport, headed home shortly. I just want to do a quick wrap up and then go over what should be top 10. We only came up with top 6, so we're cutting her down to 6. Things to discuss from our trip. Quick review, overall, awesome trip, definitely had a lot of fun. We got here on Saturday, early flight Saturday morning, brought us into San Francisco at a good time, especially with the time jump up from Central Time, so that was great. When we got here, we got checked in at our hotel, which was the Omni Hotel in downtown San Francisco. Super nice hotel, very classy. Definitely recommend their line. It was very comfortable. They were very
Centrally
helpful.
located.
Yeah, centrally located, absolutely. Which brings us right to, after getting checked in, we started by walking down to the market, which was a few blocks from our hotel. It was really cool, lots of food, lots of culture, lots of sales, some street musicians, and then we got to see the water right away too. It was a few blocks from the water, so that was a lot of fun. After that, we walked to lunch at Tadich, which was definitely a cool environment, had a cool ambiance to it. It was also the third oldest restaurant and bar in the United States. So the bartender says, which, I mean, they had history behind it, and they showed us a book. It was really cool, so that was a lot of fun. From there, we went to the Golden Gate Bridge. Definitely had a lot of fun checking that out. Then we went, kind of just explored the city a little bit after that, and then got pizza from a local pizza joint, and that was pretty much the rest of the day. So we got a lot in, especially considering it was a 4-hour flight, just in the air, and that's not including additional airport time. So definitely maximize our time. Yesterday we woke up, ended up walking to breakfast at a local donut shop, which had really pretty good donuts, I would say.
Really good.
Definitely worth a shot. After that, we went to Fisherman's Wharf, Pier 39. The weather was not the greatest, to say the least, but it was still, we made the best of it. It was so cool. We got to see Alcatraz, sea lions, yeah, lots of local shops and all that kind of touristy, trap type stuff, but it was definitely worth checking out. Had a lot of fun. Taffy, yeah, hooked up some taffy. After that, we did a coastal drive. We ended up renting a car just because when we got here, the weather wasn't going to be good all weekend. So we decided, we talked about it basically the whole plane ride here. Ended up renting a car so that we could do some other stuff due to the rain. So we took a coastal drive to Santa Cruz, which is a lot of fun. We took the coast, followed the ocean all the way down, probably 2 hours, somewhere around there. I mean, we stopped, so it took way more than 2 hours because we stopped and got out and checked stuff out. When we got there, we had lunch on a little pier down there, which was really nice, overlooking the ocean. And then we took a different route back through the forest and the mountains. It was really rainy, but it almost added to it because it was really foggy, and you kind of came in and out of fog, and you could see trees sticking out and all that. So that was a lot of fun.
In an awesome car.
In an awesome car, yeah. So we ended up renting a nice car, and then they ended up throwing us keys for a Mercedes-Benz. So we ended up driving around in a Mercedes for the last few days, which was a lot of fun. Once we figured out how to actually drive.
Turn it on?
The car, yeah. After that, we got back, and we went to Chinatown, which was, again, pretty close to our hotel, so we walked down there and checked that out. That was a lot of fun. And that pretty much wrapped up yesterday. After that, we kind of just relaxed in our hotel room for a little bit and went to sleep. This morning, we woke up and went to breakfast at...
Steak and chops?
That sounds right. It was like in the hotel, basically. I mean, it was connected to, not part of the hotel, but connected to, just, again, it was raining. We didn't want to get in the car or anything like that. It was pouring pretty good. So we just went down there, actually ended up having a good breakfast, really good food. Then we went to Lombard Street, which was a really cool little experience. We drove down this windy road. It's the windiest block in America. It has like 8 switchbacks in a matter of 1 block, so it was really cool to see and drive down.
Like straight down.
Yeah, it's downhill like the whole time. After that, we did the Full House, which Megan really wanted to see. That was pretty cool. I think it was definitely more entertaining for her. I still thought it was cool because it's not. Would you agree? It doesn't look like what the show depicts it to be.
Well, it was a long time ago it was aired, but yeah, it's in kind of a rough neighborhood.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah, it was under construction though too, so we probably didn't get the full experience of what it is, but just the whole the way the show depicts it isn't what I at least expected it to be. Mm-hmm. After that, we went to Clarion Alley, which is graffiti and murals all the way down this alley on both sides. They're well known for it. It was pretty cool to see.
I stayed in the car. It was raining.
It was raining. She got out for a second, got back in the car, and kind of walked down it, took a couple pictures, and came back. After that, we ended up coming to the airport. We have a little bit of time here, but again, it's been pouring out this whole time, so kind of decided to cut it short. We didn't want to get all wet before we got on the plane. So, all right, so that's that. Jumping into the top 10 / down to 6. Favorite place we got grub. So I'm actually gonna have to say Bob's Steak and Chops from this morning. That seems kind of odd. That wouldn't have normally been my first guess, but I got French toast there. That was the best French toast I've ever had, and it is amazing. So it was really good. How about you?
I really liked Tadich. It had local seafood, and the calamari was fabulous. And the atmosphere was really cool, too.
Yeah, it definitely had an awesome atmosphere. I don't think anybody there, like even our waiter, the bartenders, they're all older gentlemen. I wouldn't say under the age of 60.
Agreed.
And they had just a really cool environment, and the staff there was it fit perfect. I mean, I can't even totally explain it. Definitely worth checking out. Coolest part of the trip.
My coolest part would probably be yesterday. Even though it was raining, we really took advantage of having a car. So it was fun to drive and see the ocean and then take the forest trip back. And it was great to just spend time together and laugh and have fun.
I agree. I think coastal trip was probably the coolest part. We like road trips and being in the car together, so that always works out. And then just seeing, I mean, I thought San Francisco was going to, be beautiful in regards to scenery, but it definitely exceeded my expectations.
Agreed.
Funnest activity or sight you saw?
Mine would be the Golden Gate Bridge. When we got here, we actually had a little bit of time before it started raining, so we got to get out there, see the sunset kind of while we were there. It was still really windy, so we didn't walk along the bridge, but we walked near it, and it was really beautiful and cool to see.
I agree. that was another thing that exceeded my expectations. I mean, I knew it was a bridge, but it was definitely an awesome thing to see up close. So that was great. Mine would be walking around the market the day we got here. It was really cool, kind of a good starter to the environment and culture in San Francisco. Everything from the food to the people to the street musicians, definitely an awesome time. If you could have changed one thing of the trip, what would it be?
Mine would be the weather. Luck of the draw, we just got kind of crappy weather the whole time we were here. It's actually nicer back in Minnesota than it is in San Francisco this weekend, which limited what we could do outside. But like we've said before, I think we really made the most of it and we had a lot of fun, even with the weather being crappy.
I would agree. Weather being the number one factor to change, that would be awesome. It definitely could have been better. I would have thought it would have been better, but obviously there's no.
Welcome to San Francisco International Airport. Your assistance is requested in enhancing airport security by maintaining possession of your bags at all
Mine's over there.
times.
Is that close enough?
Please report any suspicious activity or unattended bags by calling 911 on any airport telephone. Thank you for helping keep our
She's a
airport
talker.
secure.
She's a talker.
Rude.
But seriously, airport security. All right, take it serious. Where were we? Oh, yeah. So the weather. I definitely think we made the most of it. I think we mentioned we weren't planning on getting a rental car. I'm definitely glad we did. We were able to do some things that we wouldn't have otherwise, especially with the weather.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add to that though. One thing I would have liked to have changed was Alcatraz, and that's just a curse of the trip. We looked at getting tickets. I would love to go explore, take the tour inside of Alcatraz. Unfortunately, the tickets were all sold out. Nothing you can do about that. When you do a pack up and go trip, you can't pre-plan, which is fine. We definitely enjoyed the fact that we didn't have to pre-plan anything, but that's just the way that works out. Funniest thing that happened during the trip.
Well,
All right. The video that we did in regards to the taffy, where we tried the two different taffies. Megan's was the chicken and waffles. We thought the recording was stopped, and she made the comment that she was going to have meat sweats for days from the taffy, and we realized the video was still playing. It made for a pretty good moment.
I'm actually just going to agree with you. It's fine.
That was disgusting. I've never had candy that tastes like meat before. I got meat sweats.
Oh, it's still recording.
Overall, awesome trip.
Yeah, thank you, Pack Up and Go. It's been awesome. It was great to not have to plan and pack and worry about planning what we were going to do. We just packed. We woke up Saturday morning, packed a couple things in backpacks, and headed here. It was amazing.
Agreed. Yeah, great little getaway. I mean, didn't even need to bring enough clothes to have to check a bag, so it was great. With that said, though, we were talking this weekend. Turns out we actually get a referral if you do end up using their services. You heard about them from us, so I'll put some of the info below this video. But if you do use them, which I highly recommend, we'll definitely be using them again.
Definitely.
It makes for a great little getaway. Use our info, gets us a credit in the future. Yeah, definitely recommend. Other than